For 2, you have angles in triangles that this was all about. This was all about your triangles. So we are going to start with the first section. So the first section is angles inside the triangles. So if you start with number 1, a triangle adds to make 180, you should get 9. 2, the key is this is an isosceles triangle because it tells me the lengths are the same. You need to find angle C. What you know about an isosceles triangle is that they are congruent to each other. Base angles are congruent. So I set these equal to each other. Solved for x, got 13. I plugged it in. Each one of these is the same. Those are both 64, and a triangle adds to make 180. So the leftover angle is 52 degrees. 3, this is exterior angle of a triangle theorem. So the 2 inside add to make the tail on the outside. So I'm doing this plus this equals the outside. I solve for x, I get 5, and then I have to plug it back in to find PRQ. PRQ is right here. It's on the inside of the triangle, it's that leftover. So you could do one of 2 things. You could plug x in here and then subtract from 180 to get 107. Or you could plug it into both angles and add to make 180 for a triangle. So I plugged it in here and here. That's 42 and 31. I subtracted from 180. I got 107. That's the leftover angle in the triangle. If I go to the next section confused people just because it's like its own weird little thing. You need to figure out what 2 lengths could form a triangle. So the key to this is the 2 smaller sides need to add to be more than the third side. So 8 and 8 is 16. That's not bigger than 17. The 2 middle ones are the only ones that actually are correct. Going along with this unit, this was where we subtract and we add the 2 sides to write an inequality to represent the distance for the third. So if I subtract 7 and 19, I got 12. If I add 7 and 19, I get 26, meaning the third side to the triangle could be anywhere between 12 and 26. It cannot be 12. It cannot be 26. It has to be between them. So this was the same problem, 5 and 53. I have to figure out what's between them. So the only possible side lengths that are actually between them are 7 and 31. And then 7, same thing. 5 and 11. I subtract, I add, there's my inequality. 8 and 9, a lot of people messed up on whenever I was checking this. A lot of people just put something random. If you, when in doubt, draw it out. And I put my distances on here. I just drew a triangle, 18, 5, 19. What we learned is that the smallest side is across from the smallest angle. So if 5 is the shortest, angle D is opposite of it, and angle D is the smallest. The next smallest side would be 18. 18 is across from F. So F, 19 is the largest. That's across from E. So whatever's opposite of it. So this is kind of the same thing backwards. You're given the angles. You need to know from least to greatest the sides. So if I find the missing angle, that's 63, and then I need to figure out the shortest side. The smallest number in here is 56, so across from 56 is RT. The next smallest number is 61, that's across from ST. And then the biggest angle is 63, and that's opposite of RS. The next part is congruent triangles. It's determining if you use the statement, figuring out what pieces match. So I use the statement P matches with W, so 88 can automatically go with W. Q matches with X, so Q and X match, so I can move 65 up here. R matches with Y, so R is 27, so Y is automatically 27. The sides go for the same. If I use PR, PR is the first and the last. PR matches with WY. So I can move those pieces 15.4 and 15.4 because they are congruent and they're exactly the same. 11 Same thing. A lot of people messed up on this because they did not use the congruency statement. It's kind of hard to like recognize what you're trying to find. L matches with P. So 63 is here. K matches with N. So K and N are congruent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these equal to each other, the angles, solve for X. I got 7. I need to find angle M. So I'm going to plug it back in. I got 39 degrees. I know 63 can go here, and I can find that last angle because a triangle makes 180 degrees. So plug it in. 63 matches P. Subtract from 180 to find the leftover piece, which is 79. The very last part of this one was just determining congruency statements. So all you had to do is, oh, it says write the congruency statement. I didn't do that. That's okay. I just really wanted you to focus on this part. So angle side angle, because the side is between the angles, I could add in a vertical angle here. The side is between them. So S is in the middle. This one's just side, 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 because all I have is sides. This one, I have angle, and I have side. The S is not between the angles, so angle, angle, side. And this one, I can add in a reflexive property. Reflexive property means that they share a side. So side, angle, side. The angle is between the sides.